Hi guys, let's talk about some geometric sequence problems. Geometric sequences are just lists of numbers where you get each subsequent number by multiplying by something called a common ratio. In this case, we have a formula, a sub n equals 2 times 3 to the n minus 1, which is very clearly exponential if you think about our y equals a b to the x. So we know that 2 is our starting amount and 3 is our growth factor. And then x is our n minus 1. And then a sub n is our y. A sub n is, n just tells me which number it is, the first, the second, the third, the fourth. And a sub n will tell me the actual number that is. So all they're asking me to do here is to find the first 4 terms using this formula. So we're just going to plug in 1 and then 2 and then 3 and then 4 for n. So a sub 1 would be 2 times 3 to the 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 is 0, 3 to the 0 is 1, and that times 2 is just 2. So our first term is going to be 2. The second term, we will do a sub 2, so n is going to be 2 this time, equals 2 times 3 to the 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1, and 3 to the 1 is just 3. 3 times 2 is 6, so my a sub 2 is 6. The next one, I will do a sub 3, will be 2 times 3 to the 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. 3 squared is 9. 9 times 2 is 18. And so a sub 3 is 18. We may start to see a pattern here. Looks like we're going to go times 3, which makes sense because that was our growth factor. 2 times 3 is 6, times 3 is 18. So I can probably just shift. Now that I know the pattern, instead of using the formula, I will just do 18 times 3 to get the next term, which would be 54. And I need one more term, so I'm going to do 54 times 3, 162. So those should be the numbers that go in there. I'm not sure if I can remember them. 2, 6, 18, 54, 162, 2, 6, 8, 18, let's see, 3, that'd be 30 and 24, 54, and oh, that's all we needed. We didn't actually need another one because that's 4 terms. Very good. All right, so we'll hit check, and we'll go on to the next problem. The first 3 terms of a geometric sequence are as follows: 4, 8, 16. Find the next 2 terms. So if it's a geometric sequence, that means we are multiplying by something. So 4 times 2 is 8, and 8 times 2 is 16. So we're going to be multiplying times 2. 16 times 2 is 32, and 32 times 2 is 64. Again, let's look at the third one. The first 3 terms of a geometric sequence are as follows: negative 10, 40, negative 160. Find the next 2 terms. So I just need to know what number, when I multiply here, it's going to be, it looks like negative 4. But there is a pattern. If you're ever just confused and you can't figure it out, I'll show you exactly what to do. We're always going to take this one divided by that one. Just go backwards. If we do negative 160 divided by 40, we would get negative 4. If we did 40 divided by negative 10, we'll get -4. So our common ratio is -4. And so we're just going to be multiplying here. Negative times negative is going to give me a positive. I'm going to have 640. And then the next number is going to be negative. Alexa, what is -4 times 640?
-4 times 640 is -2,560.
There we go. All right, so that wraps up those 3 types of geometric sequence problems.